Welcome to my channel for comprehensive tutorials on fundamental principles to complex problems. I'll cover it all. Feel free to share, subscribe for more contents. Thank you. It's about fraction. And to begin with this topic, I just like to give you a brief intro to the fractions, what fractions are, or how many types of fractions are, because I have seen so many students struggle in understanding, and at the end they get messed up with solving them. So before I start, I just like to say that this video is dedicated to one of my students who requested to explain this topic in detail. So before I go ahead, I just like to give you brief intro to fractions. Imagine if I give you some pile of books and I ask you to arrange it. So definitely you will not be arranging in this way. Why not? Because definitely you will not keep the smaller size books below and the bigger size books on top. So this is going to be your proper way of arranging the books. Why so? Because they are neatly arranged, they looks good, and smaller books are kept on top and the larger size books are kept down. Same thing happens in terms of fractions. For example, if there is a fraction 2 over 3 or 5 over 6 or 7 over 15, 7 over 15 or 15 over 7 or 19 over 15. So out of them, if I ask you to find out which ones are the improper and which are the proper fractions, so you can see in this fraction, smaller number is on top as a numerator, and this number denominator down, which is a bigger number. So this is called as a proper fraction. Proper fraction or improper fraction? Yes, of course, it is a proper fraction. Now, when it comes to second fraction, you can see the smaller number is on top and the bigger number is below as a denominator. So this is also called as proper fraction. When it comes to third one, it is also a proper, while this one is an improper fraction because larger number is on top. This is why it's called as improper. In this one also, larger number is on top, so this is also called as improper improper fraction. What is the difference of working when it comes to proper and improper fractions? When you have, for example, 2 over 3, you cannot proceed ahead, you cannot do anything, so this is going to be your answer. When it comes to improper fraction, for example, if you have 19 over 15, so you know very well that there is one 15 in 19. That means 1 times 15 is a 15 and 4 is the remainder, which will come as a numerator. Mixed fraction is a combination of a whole number and one improper fraction. One as a whole number and one proper fraction is going to be making a mixed fraction. Is it clear? I hope it is clear. Now, for example, if I give you 20 over 7, is this an improper fraction or a proper fraction? This is, of course, is an improper fraction. What we do is 7 times 2 is a 14 and 6 is the remainder. This is how you write a mixed number into an improper. Now, for example, if I give you a mixed number, for example, 3 whole 2 over 5, it's a mixture of two fractions. One is an improper fraction and one is a whole number. So what we do is 5 times 3 is a 15 plus 2 is 17. So we write 17 over 5 as an answer. Get it? I hope this concept of improper and proper fraction is very clear. Now I'm going to erase this or let it be like this. So types of fraction, what you have learned so far is one is called as proper fraction, in which the numerator is smaller than a denominator. And when it comes to improper fraction, it's opposite. Improper fraction is something like this. And improper fraction can be converted into a mixed number. 3 times 1 is a 3, and 4 is the remainder. So you write mixed numbers in this way. Now comes the real topic of adding fraction. What happens when you add two fractions? First step is to take, I am going to remove this. So whenever you see denominator both are same, so you write just one straight line, and you write once only, and write 3 plus 3 is going to give you a 6 over 4. Now you can see the 6 and 4 can be reduced by 2. That means 2 times 2 is a 4, and 2 times 3 is a 6. So your final answer is going to be 3 over 2. Now you can see this is an improper fraction that can be changed to mixed number. That means 2 times 1 is a 2, and 1 is the remainder. This is going to be your final answer. You will get full marks for it. Next is 5 over 7 plus 6 over 7. So you'll treat the same way. You make a straight line and you write 7 once only, and 5 plus 6 is going to give us 11. And you can see this is an improper fraction. You will change it to a mixed number. 7 times 1 is a 7, and 4 is the remainder. This is going to be your final answer, and you will get full marks. Same is going to be in case of question number 3. We make just one straight line and write 25 only once, because you are adding. So whenever we are adding, rules are different. Whenever we are multiplying, things are different. So 16 plus 12 is going to give us 28 over 25. As you can see, this is an improper fraction. We'll change it to a mixed number. 25 times 1 is a 25, and 3 is the remainder. You cannot go ahead, and this is going to be your answer. When it comes to question number 4, you make a straight line and you write 100 once only. 23 plus 54 is going to give us 77 over 100. And since this is a proper fraction, you cannot do anything further until and unless both the numbers can be divisible by a same number. So this is going to be your final answer. Question number 5, make a straight line, just write this 9 once, and 6 plus 1 is going to give us a 7 over 9. As you can see, this is a proper fraction and you cannot do anything. Making a straight line once again, 10 you write only once, and 8 plus 4 is going to give us a 12 over 10. This is a proper fraction, but you can see both the numbers are divisible by 2, so you will divide both of them by 2. So 2 times 6 is a 12, and 2 times 5 is a 10. This is an improper fraction. We will change it to mixed number. 5 times 1 is a 5, and 1 remainder will go on top. And this is going to be your final answer. Treating the same question the same way, you write 6 once, and 4 plus 4 is going to give us an 8 over 6. You can see both the numbers are divisible by 2. So you will write 2 times 3 is a 6, and 2 times 4 is a 8. Since this is an improper fraction, we will change it to a mixed number. 3 times 1 is a 3, and 1 is the remainder. When it comes to question number 8, I'll slide this question over here. Now, making a straight line once only, and 50, we write once only, and 18 plus 42 is going to give us 60 over 50. Whenever you have zeros at the end, the best is that to cancel out zeros. So you have 6 over 5, which is an improper fraction. You change it to 5 times 1 is a 5, 1 remainder is going to be your final answer, and you'll get full marks for this question. Anyways, for the last question of this part, I see that you will write 20 once, just once you write 20, and 13 plus 11 you write this way, and this is going to give us 44 over 20, and final answer is going to be, because both the numbers are divisible by 2, so you write 10 and 22. Again, you can reduce this by using same number. 2 times going to be 5 and 2 times 11. This is an improper fraction, so you will change it to mixed number. 5 times 1 is a 5 and 6 is the remainder, and this is going to be turned to mixed number. This is how you add fractions when you have same denominators. Okay, subtracting fractions with the like denominators. Denominators are same, so you proceed with the same way, same pattern. Only write once, and you write 15 here only once. 14 minus 13 is going to give us a 1 over 15 as an answer, and you'll get full marks. When it comes to next question, you write once only 9, and 6 minus 5 is going to give us a 1 over 9 is a final answer. Question number 3, in here you write 100, and 95 minus 36 is going to give us a 59 over 100, and both the numbers can not be reduced, and since this is a proper fraction, we leave it like this. Next, question number 4, make a straight line and make 11. 7 minus 4 is going to give us a 3 over 11. Since this is a proper fraction, we cannot do anything further. Making a straight line, you write a 50, and 30 minus 22 is going to give us 8 over 50, and you can see both the numbers are divisible by 2, so we write 25 over 4, and that's going to be our final answer. Making a straight line and writing 12 once only. 6 minus 4, this is the way, and 6 minus 4 gives you a 2 over 12. This is going to be both reduced by 2, so 2 times 1 is a 2, and 2 times 6 is a 12. This is going to be your final answer. Next, question is 7, making a straight line. We write 30 once, and 14 minus 13 is going to give us a 1 over 30. Here we write 25 only once, and 19 minus 11 is going to give us an 8 over 25. Both the numbers cannot be reduced by any number. We'll proceed for the next question. 8 minus 7 is going to give us a 1 over 10. This is a final answer, and you'll get full marks. Next part of this topic is about adding unlike fractions. Unlike fractions are the fractions where denominators are different. For example, if it is 1 over 2 plus 2 over 3, that means both the denominators are different. So what we do is we multiply this denominator by 3 and multiply this denominator by 2, and we multiply the numerator by 2 and this one by 3. Ultimately we get 3 over 6 plus 4 over 6. Adding it the normal way, what we have done, making a straight line and writing 6 one time only. And 3 plus 4 is going to give us a 7 over 6. We know very well this is an improper fraction. We change it to mixed fraction. This is going to be your final answer. When it comes to a question like this, 8 over 12 plus 8 over 11, the trick is to make an equivalent fraction. The first fraction is going to be reduced by 4. 4 times 2 is an 8. 4 times 3 is a 12 plus 8 over 11 to make your numbers easier to manage. This 3 is going to be multiplied by 11 and 11 is going to be multiplied by 3, and we multiply the numerators by the same number. We have multiplied the denominator. Gives us 22 over 33 plus 24 over 33. Normal practice, making a straight line and writing this 33 once only, and 22 plus 24 is going to give us 46 over 33, and we can see that 33 times 1 is a 33 and the remainder is 13. So this is going to be giving us a final answer for this question. Moving ahead with the next question, I'll pull this a little down. Same trick we will apply as 2 over 7. I will write 3 over 5 because 2 times 3 is a 6, and divide by 2 is going to give us a 5. We will write numbers to multiply. This number is going to multiply by 7. This is going to be multiplied by 5, and we are going to multiply the numerator also by same numbers that we have multiplied the denominator. So this is giving us 10 over 35 plus 21 over 35. Next is doing the same procedure that we have done earlier. We write 35 one time only, and 10 plus 21 is going to give us a 31 over 35, which is the final answer. Next question is 1 over 6 plus 6 over 11. We multiply 1 over 6 plus 6 over 11. We multiply 6 by 11 and 11 by 6. We multiply this one by 6 and this one by 11 to give us 11 over 66 plus 36 over 66. Same procedure. We write 66 once and 11 plus 36. Don't forget to write this step, as every step counts and marks are given for the steps that you take. Is going to be straight line, and 66 and 11 plus 36 is going to give us a 47, which is going to be your answer. Proceeding for the next one, I have used 3 fractions to work with. I'll pull this little up to get little space in it. The trick I am going to use here is 5 over 9 we write, and plus 1 over 2, and instead of 6 over 10 I will write 2 times 3 is a 6 and 2 times 5 is a 10. I will use equivalent fraction. Next I will multiply this by 10 to make the denominators equal. 9 times 10 is a 90, and 2 times 45 is also a 90. I'll make a little space between them. Plus 1 over 2 plus 1 over 2 and plus 2 times 3 is 6 and 2 times 5 is 10. Now I have a space. 9 times 10 is a 90, 2 times 45 is also a 90, and 5 times 18 is also a 90. You must be wondering, where did I get these numbers? Now look at this carefully. Just don't look at 9, look at 2 and 5. So 2 times 5 is a 10. I'm writing a 10 here. Now with this, why I'm writing this 45 here? 9 times 5 is a 45. And how can I get this 18? Don't look at 5, look at 9 and 2. 9 times 2 is a 18. That's why I'm writing 18 here. Get it? And proceeding further, 5 times 10, 1 times 45, and 3 times 18. This is going to be your fraction. This gives us 50 over 90 plus 45 over 90, and 3 times 18 is giving us 54 over 19. Same procedure, we make a straight line and write 90 once only, and 50 plus 45 plus 54 is going to give us a 149 over 90. We know very well 90 times 1 is a 90, and 149 minus 90 is going to give us a 59, which is your final answer. Next is 1 over 2 plus 8 over 11 plus 5 over 9. In here there is nothing. I can make an equivalent fraction. 1 over 2 plus 8 over 11 plus 5 over 9. I am going to multiply this by 99, because 11 times 9 is a 99. And for 11, I will look at this 2 and 9. 2 times 9 is a 18. I will write 18 here. And to find the number for 9, 11 times 2 is a 22. That's how I get these numbers. I will get 99 over 198, 198 plus 18 times 8 is going to give us a 144 over 198, plus 5 times 22 is going to give us 110 over 198. Same procedure, make a straight line, write 198 one time only, and 99 plus 144 plus 110 is going to give us 353 divided by 198. It can go only once. 198, 353 minus 198 is going to give us 155 as an answer, and you get full marks if you get this question. When it comes to finding out the difference, I have used two equations only because the procedure is same. We are going to multiply 2 over 9 minus 1 over 6. We are going to multiply 9 by 6 and 6 by 9. This gives us 6 times 2 and 1 times 9. This gives us 12 over 54 minus 9 over 54. Procedure is same. 54. 12 minus 9 is going to give us a 3. Here we can reduce both of them. For example, if both are divided by 3, divide by 3 and divide by 3 is going to give us 1 over 54 divided by 3 is going to give us 3 times 1 is a 3, and 3 is a 24. So 1 over 18 is going to be your final answer. Include subtraction of fractions from whole numbers. As soon as you see questions like this, whole number should be treated as a fraction, and you can write 13 over 1 minus 2 over 3. What we have done in the previous parts is equalizing the denominator, 3 multiplied by 1 and 1 multiplied by 3, and we multiply with the same number. This gives us 3 times 13 gives us 39 over 3, negative 2 over 3. As soon as you see denominator is equal, make a straight line and write 3 one time only. 39 minus 2 gives us 37 over 3. Now convert this into a mixed fraction. 3 times 12 is a 36 and 1 is a remainder, and this is going to be your answer. As I said earlier, whole number should be treated as a fraction. Negative 3 over 4, equalizing the denominator. Multiply this by 1 and 1 by 4. Multiply the numerator also by the same number. That's going to give us 4 over 4, negative 3 over 4. Write this one as one number, and 4 minus 3 is going to give us 1 over 4, which is your answer. Now comes a whole number 13. 13 you should write as 13 over 1 minus 4 over 7, equalizing the denominator. 7 multiplied by 1 and 1 multiplied by 7. So 7 times 13 and 4 times 1. You will write as 91. 13 times 7 is a 91 over 7 minus 4 over 7. 91 minus 4 gives us 87 over 7, and 7 times 12 gives us 84, and 3 as a remainder. Moving on to the next part of this section, you will write 12 as 12 over 1 minus 14 over 20, multiplying the denominators by the same number to make them equal. 20 times 12 gives us 240 over 20 minus 14 over 20. As we can see, the denominators are equal. We write them once only, and 240 negative 14 is going to give us 226. Now we know very well that 20 times 11 is going to give a number which is smaller than this, and 11 is going to be 6 is going to be the number which is a remainder. Or in other words, you can say divide this one by 2, this one also. So 11 whole 3 over 10 is going to be your final answer. That I have selected when both the fractions are in mixed fractions. So I will write 1 whole 2 over 3 plus 2 whole 3 over 4. I will convert this into fraction. 3 times 1 is 3 and gives you 5 over 3 plus 11 over 4, and we do the same operation. Multiply this one by 3, multiplying this one by 4, multiplying the numerator also by the same number. This gives us 20 over 12 plus 33 over 12. 20 plus 3 gives us 33, gives us 53 over 12. 12 times 4 is a 48. It's going to be 5 as an answer. When it comes to subtraction, we'll do the same procedure. This is going to be 17 over 3. You can see the next fraction is a mixed fraction. I will write 3 times 5 is a 15, 16 and 17 over 3. Subtracted 2 times 4 is a 8, plus 3 is a 11 over 4, making the denominators equal. multiplying 4 by 3 and 3 by 4. We are going to multiply 17 by 4 and 11 times 3. So this gives us 68 over 12 and minus 33 over 12. So this is going to give us 35 over 12, and this is going to be 12 times 2 is a 24. It's going to be 11, and that's going to be your answer. Moving on to the next question, you are going to come across this type of typical questions with which student most of the time get confused and get the wrong answers. So 4 times 2 is a 8, 9 over 2 plus 5 times 1 is a 5. This gives us 7 over 5, minus this is going to be 5 times 3 is a 15, and to 17 over 5, minus this gives us 4 times 1 is a 4, and this gives us 7 over 4. Now we are going to equalize the denominators. We multiply this by 5 and this by 2. Ultimately we are multiplying 9 by 5 and 7 times 2. This gives us 45 over 10 minus 14 over 10. We keep them in a bracket. On the other side, we are going to multiply 5 by 4 and 4 by 5, 7 times 5 and 17 times 4. So 17 times 4 is going to give us 68 over 20 minus 35 over 20. Now as we can see, we can keep this in this way. Since the denominators are same, we are going to write 45 minus 14 and 68 minus 35. This is going to give us 45. It's a plus actually. So this is going to give us 59 over 10 minus 68 minus 35 is going to give us 33 over 20. Now we do the same procedure by equalizing the denominator. 10 times 2 is a 20 and 20 times 1 is a 20. So multiply by 1 and multiply by 2 to give us 118 over 20 minus 33 over 20. Since the denominators are same, we write 1 time 118 minus 33 gives us 85 over 20, and what we notice is that both the numbers can be divided by 5, so we make the numbers equal. 85 divided by 5 is going to give us 17 over 4, and 4 times 4 is a 16 and 1 is a remainder. This is going to be your answer, and that's all for now. In the next videos I'll be adding algebra into the fractions, that is called as how to deal with algebraic fractions. Thanks for watching. Wish you all the best. Good luck. Do comment, subscribe the channel so that you can get my next videos in your notifications. Thank you very much once again.